capitalism has set us up to look at wage as being an hourly thing. You know, somebody might look at your hourly wage and be like, that's like, where do you get off being able to charge that much for an hour of your time, an hour of your work? And I would argue that we need to start looking at pricing according to experience and pricing according to like what you've poured into that hour. And so if you were to ask a brand new designer just straight out of design school, like design me a logo, you might get an inferior product and it might take them 10 hours to create that. And so just the fact that you have become more efficient at your job because you are better at it, more skilled at it, have experience in it,
yeah,
you know, doesn't mean that like someone's paying you for the hour. What they're actually paying you for is all that time and experience. And I've gotten that a little bit and gotten a little bit of pushback around how much I charge per hour as a coach, being like, you charge more than, you know, my therapist does.
right.
And to that, it's like, I've gotten so many people who have told me, hey, working with you for 6 months has been more transformative than working with my therapist for 10 years. And so I'm charging based on what I know and can promise and the kinds of like ethics and places that I can get someone to rather than by the hour.
Absolutely.
And I would like to encourage everyone who's listening, because most of the folks who are on this, in this audience, are going to be service-based entrepreneurs. And so instead of thinking about yourself as an hourly wage worker, like what are you pouring into that hour that is actually of incredibly high value for that person, your client? And
what were your outside hours? Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, yeah. And what were your invisible hours that people don't see, which is exactly what you described. How many hours have you poured into, you know, doing things for yourself, learning how to regulate yourself, all the things that people don't see? Or if you're, you know, for the example of a designer, how many hours did you put in going to school, practicing, buying the equipment, getting the life experience to navigate certain things? And just because you're fast, or even if you're not, you know, being able, it's really up to us to learn what feels like fair value and compensation to you.